Hello everyone and welcome back to Polly's Pretties. I'm Polly. Today I'm coming to you with a thrift haul. We went to our little local thrift store I like to go to and I found way too many things. So I thought I'd come and share with you what we got. And as you can tell, yes, we're in the living room. The chair broke. The chair we used for me, the reclining chair. So we have another one on order, so it should be here today. And then the same day the chair broke, my desk broke, so we had to get a new desk. And then today we had to have the heating and plumbing people come out and check our furnace because it's kind of breaking. So we had to have a little bit of repair done today and then bigger repair done down the road. So,
and you got a new desk.
But with that being said, let's get into the thrift haul.
So you got a new desk?
Yes, I already said that. So the first thing I want to show you is a sled. I don't know why I like these. I just do for some reason, and they have to be wood. They can't be plastic or anything else. I just love how they look, I guess. I don't know. Something with them. Anyway. But I got this, and it was $3. And it's not Christmassy, but it may be when I'm done with it.
I was saying that
so,
you could airbrush it.
Sit that there. Let me see which way to go with this box. Okay, my daughter found this and got it for me. And she knows I love bears. And this was $3. But for what it is, I go for that. This is a Thai Beanie Baby, and it's called Glory the Bear. So, it is the American bear. And then, yeah, please. And then I found this wrapping paper, and it was $1. And I couldn't resist it because it's polar bears, and I love bears, so got a wrapping paper. Then I found some tins, but this was the first one. This one was 75 cents, and it's a Russell Stover tin, but I love the picture on it. So that is going into my collection of put it somewhere stuff. Then I found, let me get it up here, let me see how they did this. They packed this box a little funny because I've got some glass stuff in here, so I'm trying to do this carefully. Okay, now I can get into what I wanted to show. I found a pattern, and I actually did buy it to see if the whole pattern's here. Because you make a doll and her everyday clothes, and it was $1, and this is for an 18-inch doll. And I've never done it, but hey, why not try your hand at something new? And if not, I can use it for crafting. And then I went a little hog wild with some magazines. And what they are, I'll show you here in just a minute when I get them all turned here, hopefully. And I found a binder. I'm always using binders. This was 25 cents. Let me put this for 25 cents. So I grabbed the binder. And I found one. Oh, that's the wrong one. One goes over there. 2, 3. Okay. I found 3 Pioneer Woman magazines. And I like Pioneer Woman. So I got all 3 of the magazines. And I'm going to be looking through them. And they may go in the closet. Who knows? And then I got a kid's coloring book, but it was called A Jolly Holiday for $1. Then I got Despicable Me Ultimate Coloring and Activity. And I don't care if stickers are in it or not. I just like the little minion people. And then I got another magazine. This is called Taste of Home Holiday Cookies. And I got it because there are reindeers and a red truck on the front. Which, by the way, I had to walk away from a red truck down there because it didn't have the battery door and it was $7. So I walked away and left it there. Okay, then my daughter got this really pretty headband, and I may steal it and borrow it sometimes because it's really pretty. And it was 50 cents, but if you look, isn't that gorgeous? I may have to borrow this now and then. Oh, they packed something in there. What did they pack in there? Oh, okay. Okay, so I found this little red truck ribbon. And they wanted 50 cents, so I gave it easily, because I love red trucks. And then they put books and stuff in here. Okay. I got a book for my daughter. This is kind of like I guess, next level for the Harry Potter. New York Times best-selling series by Michael Scott, The Sorceress. The Secrets of the Immortal Nicholas Flamel. Okay, I couldn't read that for a hot minute. So I got that for my daughter, because she's a Harry Potter fanatic.
Ooh, yes. Very nice.
Then I got a book for me. It says Crafty Ideas from Nature. And so I got it. And then I found this cute box, which now I can put the lid back on. And it looks like this, and it was $1. But I thought, you know what, it's really cute. So, no, that's not too loud. And then we got this cup, and it says, "May your days be merry and bright," and it has like boobly stuff in the top. Because my daughter and I both like funky little cups like this. So that'll go over to be washed. And then, okay, yeah, that can go down. This one has to be very careful. My husband found these, and we got them because he doesn't usually pick out anything because he doesn't usually like anything. But these are Christmas tree cups, and they have a gold rim. They were 50 cents a piece, and there was only 2. So we got both of those. Yes, we did. You want to start carrying the cups over to the sink, that one, and these they gotta be washed?
Can you do me a favor?
What?
Can you do the baskets so that way I can put some of my stuff in the baskets?
Yeah, I'll do them here in a minute. Yeah, let me finish eating down through the glass stuff. Okay. And then, okay. I got this plate for 50 cents. And, well, if you see what it is, you'll know why I got it. It's a Christmas bear. So, very beautiful Christmas bear. It does say made in China. I really don't care. I thought it was pretty. 50 cents. Who's barking? You know? So, and then I got one more Christmas plate, and I had to get this guy. And this one was $2, and I didn't care. I love polar bears. I always have. So see, I'll hand these carefully to you. They have to go over to be wiped off too.
Do you want me to wash them?
If you're super careful, because if you drop them, I'll be upset.
I will be very careful.
Okay, this can go down here. And then there's one more thing in the glass box here. And I got this because me and my daughter are crazy about puppies, as you can tell. And she's a beautiful angel sitting holding a puppy. So, we'll put that one there. And then, this box and the wrappings can go now, Rory. Yeah. Then my daughter found some cute baskets that she may end up sharing with her mother.
Yeah.
There's this one that she paid 25 cents for.
No.
Oh, I like that one, Rory.
Yeah, I can't have it.
There's a pretty peach one here.
They're both mine. They're all mine.
And then she got this darker brown one because she likes to put stuff. That's brown, baby girl.
That looks good.
But anyway, those are what she got there.
They're all mine.
And then I'll show you this stack. I got a stack of what I'm going to call quilt material for $1. And let's just take this piece off. Now that I told you how much it was, we don't really need that. If I can get it off my phone. Take that stuff and then come back, just hurry back. So there's like this white fabric. And then there is a kind of more cream color plain. Then there's this really pretty green, and I'm not sure, it just looks like diamonds and dots. But it was real pretty. And then there's this one that, whoopsie daisy, I almost undid that one too quick. This one has like sunflowers and like a kind of fall garden-y scene. Whoa. And then this one has the bears, like the Americana bears and bird houses and stuff. So that is what that one had.
What can you do with the sunflowers?
Nothing for you. Slide it through this way. Okay.
So it depends on how to start.
Okay. Let me get it to the floor so I can reach it. Okay.
I'll let you know those things.
Ah! Can't get it moved. I found a couple bags that I couldn't walk away from down there. This one, because it was so pretty flowered. And it's just like a pencil bag. But I thought it'd be good if I want to like bring my stuff and color out here sometimes. And I don't want to tote the whole cart. And then this one was also mine, and I just happened to like the design on the bag. Then I found this tin, and it was 50 cents. And I thought, hey, for 50 cents, you know, who can go wrong, right? And it opens that way. So, now I gotta get stuff here. Trying to reach in there. Okay, these are both my daughters. There's this little bag, And then she got this real pretty pink bag that's like a plush, but it's got like plastic over it. Well, when I get to them, I'll get to them. I got this little tin. It was 50 cents. Has little bears. I got this tin that has a window. It was 50 cents. It's got Santa hats. I got this cute little tin that looks like a little lunchbox. It was, I think, 50 cents. And then I can get things out of here. Some of the stuff is a little bit buried. I got one pick of flowers. That's all I got. And this is it, because I thought it was so pretty. And then I got, let me get a hold of it. I did. I got a plastic shoebox for $1, because I always need these in the craft room. So I got some Christmas placemats for $2. I thought they were really pretty. Okay, let's see what this all is. Okay, so that goes over there for a minute. This one is Rory's. It says Disney Vacation Club, and it's a little zipper pouch bag. Rory. Then we'll go through these.
I don't have anything this neat to trade.
So this stack is also fabric, and there's this pretty yellow one, which is one of the reasons I got it, because I like that. Then there's this beautiful blue one with yellow and red stars. Then I have this real pretty blue and white checkered.
That's the only thing I got.
Then there's this beautiful flower one in yellow. And then the last one is a bigger piece, and it's like got little white, I guess they're flowers, but it's there. I'll try to bring it closer so you can see them better. And that was $1, that stack, that whole stack there. So, of course, I didn't walk away from that. And then get my finger out of it. I hate how they put tape on it. This stack was also $1. This is flannel, but I had Christmas ideas for that. I also have Christmas ideas for this next one. It's snowmen and trees. Then there's this real pretty red, and it's got like darker red, kind of, there you can see a little bit of it. And then there was just a plain blue, and that stack was $1 as well. So got those, of course.
That's kind of the same. It's the only one. It's kind of similar. See?
And then
You may have to. You may have
Alright.
to.
there's quite a lot of fabric because they had a big box of it today, and if I thought I could have got away with it, I'd have got more, but I was afraid it was going around to me. So, hey. This one is kind of, I guess, fall-esque. It's got sheep and hearts and all kinds of stuff, but I thought it was cute. Very country. Then here's two of the same one, which is fine with me. They're the green, like checkered. And then here's another one of the sheep, which is fine. That gives me two of it too. And then here's a red check, and that was $1. So, and then we'll get to this stack here.
I'm trying to figure out how to talk to you out of the sunflowers.
You're not going to. They are material. They're not made things.
No, I know.
This one is a little ravelly in places. This had this green with, I don't know what all that is, grids it looks like to me. Here's one of the reasons I got this though. This little piece of golden yellow. Then there's this beautiful like quilt block piece one. here is a pink and white check that I like. There's a tiny, tiny little piece that has like moose. That's moose, polar bear, skunk. It's just tiny, as you can see. And then here's a blue fabric with like gingerbready looking stars and hearts. Oops, there it is. And then this one has Raggedy Ann and Andy, as you can see right here. And then this is a piece of beautiful orange with some gold through it. Here's a piece of what looks like tie-dye green almost. And then this is the one that's ravelly, and it's a pretty stripe. So I don't know what I'm going to use it for yet, but I will be using it. Those were $1. And then we'll open up this one. Like I said, I kind of went quilt fabric crazy because they had a huge box and I didn't even dent it. I did not even dent it. If I knew I could get down there and get it before anybody else bought any, I'd go down and buy some more. This is flannel. It's blue and red check. And I don't have much flannel material. This is kind of like between a flannel and a cotton, and it's the buffalo check. Then this is flannel again, and I'm happy to have this. Oh yes, I have ideas for this already. And it's the burgundy and white, like cream colored white. This is also flannel, and it's real pretty blue, and it's got little different colored flowers on it. And then this is also flannel, and it's a blue and cream stripe, and that was $1. Well, come on now. Sit right. There, thank you. I don't care if you lean, just sit right. Okay, what do we got? Here's another pencil bag my daughter got. Real cute. Here's a headband my daughter got. Very pretty. It's blue satin.
Ooh, that's nice. You look real pretty in that.
Stack it. Here's another pencil bag my daughter got. Has pretty flowers.
Ooh, that's nice too.
And then I think I'm almost to the end of this bag. Hey. That has to sit there. Okay. Is that it? That's it. Okay. Alrighty then. I got this for $1, and I thought I could use it to put craft stuff in. So, okay. Then, if I can get a hold of this, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 54. This has to come off. Oh, well. Okay. I don't want that in my drawers anyway. So this is another fabric stack, and the first piece that caught my eye was this little green one with the blue flowers. Then there was this beautiful, and this just made me think of breast cancer awareness because it's got the pink ribbons. And then there is like a t-shirt type material here, and it's real pretty. It's white background, but it's got like blue and purple flowers. It's real pretty, and it's real soft, like a corduroy almost. Then there's little pieces of something sewn. I have no idea what that is yet, in that green that I liked. And then there was this piece, which I also saw immediately and went, yes, that's mine. It's got little hearts and checkerboards, and I thought it was really pretty. And then the last piece is this little one. It's just all kinds of different little colored squares. I thought it was really pretty. So had to get that and bring it home. And then we got another stack here. Like I said, I kind of got crazy. I saw quilt fabric and woo! Because they don't always have quilt fabric. So I saw this. This is what made me draw my eye to this one. I thought that was really pretty. Then there's this one. This is little bees, guys. There's little tiny bees. Look at that. And I thought that was so pretty. And then there's a big, fluffy, fat piece of the orange with yellow stars. And I just thought that was really cute. So, yes, it came home. And then we come down here, and I bought some Christmas ornaments. Why? Because, well, like I need them like a hole in the head, right? But these were 75 cents, and some of these are actually wood, and some are like ceramic. But here's the 3 in this pack. These are ceramic. The other 2 are wood. And then these I got because my daughter is a penguin fanatic. Like, seriously, the girl is a penguin fanatic. So these are technically my ornaments, but they're because of her. And I can't get that fuzz off me. There we go. These were $1. And I figured, you know what? Why not? And then I bought myself a little basket for my craft room. And this was 50 cents. I'm going to need it to carry all this stuff in there. And if you'll excuse me leaning, I'm going to lean over and try to get the other bag so I can finish showing you what's going on. You can take that if you want to and fold it up. And, okay. There we go. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize that was in there. Okay. That must be something my daughter got.
What's that?
A pencil box is in here. Okay, so I'm assuming my daughter got this, and that's quite alright, because she likes to have pencil boxes too. So I'll sit that there, and she can come get it whenever. So I got another 10, and when you see what's on it, if you know me, you'll know why. Look what's right here in the center. Yep, and it was 50 cents, so why not? Stay up there, please. Then I found this tin, and I had to get it. It was cute. It was 75 cents. It's a Russell Stover's tin. But look at the picture on it. Isn't that adorable? And I don't know which way to go next. Okay. My daughter found this for me, and she knows that I love, like, anything reindeer-y. And it is a squeaker. Uh-oh. I shouldn't have done that. But, no, did the mama. No, did the mamas. Uh-oh.
Whoa, Mom.
I may lose this one anyway, but it was $1. We're going to set it up there for right now, and hopefully he'll forget. And then, let me pull this out. We'll sit this over here. Okay. I got this 10 for 50 cents. It has penguins. I got this 10 for 50 cents. It says Happy Holidays. It has gingerbread with hot chocolate. And this one opens this way again. Hey, Nosy Rosie, get out of my bag.
Let's make sure it's okay.
No, he heard the squeaky and he wants to know where the squeaky is. I got this 10, and it says Merry and Bright for 50 cents. I thought it was cute. And then I got this 10 for 50 cents. It says Joy, and on the top it has a bear.
Oh, that's cute.
My Hubsinator got this because he loves anything that is Under Armour, so he found a shirt today and come home with it. Hey, Nosy Rosie. In case you guys are wondering, I'm talking to Brownie. Then my mother-in-law and husband found this, and we thought about it for me because when I go out, I'm always chilly. And yes, I'll look like Mrs. Santa Claus, and that's quite fine. And this was $3, but it's a cape, and it zips, and it has little pockets, and it has a hood, and it's just really cute. See? See, it's really cute. So there's that. And then I found something for my hubs, because he likes steins, and, well, I found him a stein. It's got like a Christmassy type picture on it, and it shows them like looking like they're drinking ale or something. And I can't read it. I think that's German. But I thought it was neat for him to have, so that's his. Then I got this, and I was going to crochet one, and I still might. But, in case I get in a bind for next year, this... Oh, I thought it was a Christmas tree skirt. I guess it's not. Because how would you put that around your Christmas tree? I think this might be a little table dressing. But either way, I could use it as a Christmas tree skirt if I wanted to. All I have to do is just make a few adjustments, which I know how to do. But there you go. I'm trying to get the bow up so they can see the bow. And I bought that because I thought that was so pretty. Put that up there. That's really big. Anyway, okay, that finished that one. So you can fold that up too if you'd like.
Okay.
And then down to our last bag. Down to the last. Okay. Then we get to put all this away. Yay. I got a big spool of ribbon for $2. And it's like an off-whitish kind of cream, but it's satin. So I grabbed that up. Never hurts to have a little bit of ribbon. Then there was this bag of ribbon for 50 cents. It looks like 2 of them might be paper ribbon, but the bottom one looks fabric. So got that. Oh my goodness. They stuffed everything in here, didn't they? Okay. Then there was this spool, and it doesn't have a whole lot on it. It's 25 cents. It has light pink ribbon. A spool of white ribbon, and it was, I think, $1. Oh, geez, I knew that was going to come top on there. Then there's another spool of, like, a mint green, and it's 25 cents. And a spool of white for 50 cents. And that was all the ribbon I got. Then we get to things I don't want to be, whoops, dropping. Okay. These, I think, are all ceramic. If I can get them scooched over so you can see them. And I gave $1 for these, and I needed these like I needed a hole in the head. But that's okay. I wanted the drummer boy especially because that's one of my favorite songs. But they are ceramic, like I said. I'm going to sit them right there. Okay. Then I found, ouch, and here's the one that stabs me. Okay, then I found these, and these are all angels. Ouch, it just stabbed me again. And this was $1.
Cute.
Like I said, I needed more ornaments for the tree, like I need a hole in the head. Then, ooh, here's the heavy one. This one, as soon as me and my daughter saw it, it went in the cart. There was no questions asked. And they are ornaments, technically, and this was $2.
Oh, those are cute.
So now we have some angels. Like we didn't before, but anyway, now we have ceramic angels. Then I found this little guy hanging all by his lonesome. He was 50 cents, and I said, well, he's got to come home because he was by his lonesome. And he's my little choo-choo reindeer. Then I found this guy, and he was hanging on their tree that they had. He was 50 cents, and he's wooden velvet, not velvet, what is that? Felt, that's what I was trying to say. He's a reindeer. He's a reindeer. So I had to get him. And what is this one? Oh, okay. This one I got because my daughter looked at me as if I was the devil if I didn't. So, we love dogs in this house. Doesn't matter what kind of dog. So we found this with the mama and the baby. And this one was $2. But we just had to. So that is what that one was. And then, put that down there. Let me see if I can get these to turn around so you can see what they are. Maybe. The one did. This guy's being stubborn. Come on. You guys are being stubborn and I hate that. Alright, so I got both of these, and that was the only two they had. They're called mini tree trim, but that's not what I'll probably use them for. And they're Santa, one has a, looks like a bottle or balloons or something, and the other one has a big bag in them. So there they are. They were 50 cents each.
Oh,
But they're supposed to be ornaments. I probably won't use them that way. Just fair game to tell you now. Let me put all this garbage in here quick, and then we'll get, oopsie, to this other. Well, I guess it's going to have to go. Okay. Now, this can just go right here for the minute. Okay, and I got one more stack of fabric. I understand why they bind it with tape, but I really hate that they bind it with tape. Okay, so this one is flannel, and it's a brown, and it's got red and green leaves on it. And then there's a little piece of this green, and it's flannel. Then there's this green with the black stars, and it's just cotton material. And then I thought this was so pretty, I couldn't go past it. It was yellow, but it's got little tiny roses.
Mm.
Then there's a wee piece of this blue that looks like a galaxy. And then here's another piece that I could not leave without getting. It's got rabbits. Rabbits. And then this one just kind of tickled my fancy. Why? I don't know. Because it did. And it's Halloween fabric.
That's nice.
And that's a fairly good sized piece right there. It really is. And that was $1 too. So I thought, why not? You know, where else you can get that much fabric for $1? So that is our ginormous haul that we did today. We had a great time doing it. And got all kinds of goodies to use and put away and, you know, work with. So I think now we're going to try and look at dinner. Because I think we're all pretty much starving. So, and I'm going to have a little bit of my sugar-free root beer. So I think we'll just kind of rest, wait on the chair to get here, and then, you know, just take the rest of the evening and kind of chill out. I've been at it again. I am working on some more Harry Potter Christmas ornaments for the tree. I started last night. I also made a gingerbread garland to put up on my main buffet piece out here in the kitchen, which means it has to be, you know, long as I'll get out. But it's got little wooden gingerbread people. I'll try to show you guys. It's got a wooden gingerbread house that I colored up and painted up and did up and sealed, and it's already strung, and I got wood beads that I used on it. And, but yeah, I'm working again. It's just slow going at times. I don't, my sweet little kid. My sweet little man. And Brownie, of course, was the hit of the parade today. Our thrift store was just, oh my goodness, there were so many people everywhere. Everywhere. There was not a place in that store that didn't have people. Usually it is not like that, but it was swamped, and as people went out, people were coming in, and it was just, oh my goodness, I've never seen it like that. So, yeah, it was real busy. I'm surprised I got as much as I was able to get. So, but it didn't seem like they were crafters too many down there. It seemed like they were more looking for, like, kids' toys and stuff like that, which their kids' toy section was completely depleted. There was, like, 2 toys. And, I mean, it was just wiped out. So, I know that a lot of their clothing was going, a lot of the toys were going, blankets were going. I saw one lady have 7 blankets in her cart, so I'm assuming, you know, Christmas probably. But yeah, I mean, it was just busy. People were like mad. Get out of there, Brownie, that ain't yours. And of course, King Brownie made a big hit. Everybody thought he was great because he sat right there and he didn't bark and he didn't make noise and, you know, he wasn't into stuff. And of course, if they'd see him now with his nose in a bag, Nosy Rosie. But that is what we did today. Boop. Other than having the heating guy here to check out the furnace. And now we get to go put all this stuff away. Anybody want to come help? So, yes, it's been a little bit crazy, like I said. But I'm here. So, thank you all for watching. Thank you for spending some time with us. If you wonder, I'm not talking to myself. I'm actually talking to Brownie. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you checking out what we're doing. And I hope that you had a reason to smile today, and you did, very brightly. I know we did. We got a good laugh. And I hope that you hug someone. This is good for you, it's good for them, it's medically proven. And you can check that out online. And I hope, above all else, I really do, I hope above all else that you stay healthy, happy and safe to the best of your ability. I know it's hard in this world the way it is. I know that it can take a lot of time to do those things, but I hope that you will. And again, thank you so much for watching the video and putting up with all the crazy, and I hope I will talk with you again soon. Bye-bye.